Hey guys, System here, and this is SkyFactory One. Hope everyone is well, having an amazing day. Go ahead and jump back into this pretty cool packet. In between episodes, done a fair amount, so let's go ahead and cover it real quick and then kind of push forward. So first off, I went ahead and made our island around our main base, so we have that there. Went ahead and replaced most of the stone here with grass blocks, just so it looks nice. Although I have a bunch of different biomes, so the grass is different color, like all around the island, which is kind of neat actually. Not too bad. I went ahead and swapped out the stone using this here. This is a building scepter, so pretty easy to make. It's a little weird how it works though. So most of them you just kind of shift them, right click, and it selects a block. Then you just left click or something, or right click, whatever it is. This one here is a little different. So to change the shape on this one, you have to, what is it? Just left click a block, and you'll see there it's going from single, 3x3, 5x5, 7x7. But you actually have to target a block to do that, because you can't do it like up here. It's a little strange. Then to select the block, you shift and left click again. Then if you have the block, you can right click and it'll replace it. So this one just works a lot different than other ones that I guess I'm kind of used to. So I thought I'd show you that real quick. Over here, I went ahead and moved our mob farm as well. And then I came to a conclusion that we don't need the mob crusher really at all, unless we find another use for it. The main reason for that is it doesn't matter which one you use, whether it's the mob crusher or the mob masher. The fluids, so this one is called XP fluid, and this one here is essence, right? They're ore addicted. So you can see here, that drains experience. Hit this one, that one drains experience. They'll both work in, I guess, that spawner that we use down here. What is that called there? The entity spawner. Doesn't matter which liquid. Same as the enchantments. The enchantments with industrial foregoing, doesn't care which liquid. So they're completely ore addicted. So the mob crusher, it moved forward. I'm just not going to use it, because why deal with an extra fluid, basically, is what I was thinking. So anyway, this one's a lot bigger. It is, I think it took me 6 rotten eggs to be able to make this one. And the only reason I made this kind of weird length here, which I think is, what is it? It's like 18 long or something, was this here. It's the max range of an actual mob fan. So 3 wide, 10 deep, plus 6, so 16 deep, and then 7 wide for the internal. And that was the biggest I could make it. But it's actually producing fluid really quickly, and I'm liking that. So that is cool. And then the last thing I guess I did here was go ahead and set up a bunch of recipes. So I have recipes for our upgrades for, I guess, what's that one there? Drawers, upgrades for thermal. Then we already had those ones here. Oh, I set up these recipes here too for refined storage. So a bunch of refined storage recipes, even ender chests, everything that I was just having to craft over and over again, I got automated. So even the tesseracts, so I did that, crafters, just a whole bunch of stuff, just automated and ready to go. So the only machines I had to automate to do these too were these ones here, the redstone furnace and the pulverizer. So I have a crafter here sitting on top of a redstone furnace, set the input and output the back with importers. Basically, the recipes just come in, they get deposited into the machines, and then it just makes the recipes for me really easily and really awesome. So this one was just set up for diamond dust. I just needed that one for the Enderium, basically. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty awesome. Probably gonna do a little bit more of that today. So if you don't know how that's done, I guess you'll see pretty cleanly today. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, as well as work with some fluids, because I think that is something we need to do as well. And should be a good time all around. Down here too, I just want to show you here, right here, it's just a big open area down here right now. I'm gonna end up having walls right here, kind of come up, kind of decorate them somehow, and just kind of house this in so it doesn't look so open and just like a void. But yeah, for right now, it's pretty dull back here. But anyway, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and jump into it here. So moving forward too, I should mention this too. Moving forward, I'm going to start being a little more focused on this here, the task book. So we can actually start working towards the tasks that we need to get done. So that's kind of the plan. Might go ahead and work on a squid farm today, for instance, which should only take a couple minutes. So we'll get that done. And then I want to go ahead and work on a bunch of fluids. Then the automation of the dissolution chambers from industrial foregoing, because after that point, we'll have pretty much access to anything we want to do in the pack. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and set up here is wireless on our island. So right now we don't have wireless over here. So if I try to go to my wireless there, no wireless transmitter in range, kind of stops right here. It's driving me crazy. So I want to go sort that out. The way we're going to do that is with these here, network transmitter and receiver. As part of refined storage, as well as you'll need these range upgrades. We'll be able to move our wireless system as well as our refined storage system over to this island really easy, and we're gonna do it to both islands, right? So we need receivers. Let's go ahead and grab them real quick. Pop one right up there. Grab ourselves a wireless transmitter as well. Go ahead and pop that right there. Go ahead and throw 2 range upgrades. That should be enough for the island. And then we basically just need to link this up with the system on the other island really quick. So let's go ahead and link up this card. Just shift and right click it on. You see there, link to, and it has the coordinates. Then we head back to the base, and then we'll have a wireless signal on that base, or I should say island there. And then I want to move around items or anything else, or do any kind of auto crafting, anything like that over on the island. I can do it really easy. So that's kind of the plan. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a receiver, pop one here. Go ahead and pop that card in there. Probably get this other one down right now. And we'll go ahead and set up the other island as well. Then we'll just make sure they're working, which they will be. As long as everything's powered up, you're good to go, basically. Go ahead and see. We go ahead, throw down a receiver on this one. Let's do that. Go ahead and grab our card, network card, like so. And that should be good. Give ourselves another wireless transmitter, 2 more range upgrades, 32 blocks, again, is enough for the island. And then we just need to go ahead and throw in the card. Then we'll just go ahead and test one of them, because they should be working perfectly. So anyway, was it this one? This one? Nope, it was this one here. So anyway, let's do that. Then we'll head back over to this island. And now if I check my wireless, there you go. It's working perfectly. And we can access our, crafting system no matter where we are inside our base. So that works out for us amazingly. So anyway, that is one thing that was driving me kind of crazy. I didn't cover this either, I don't think. I made this here. This is a crafting monitor. So if I'm actually doing auto crafting, I can kind of monitor it in this one. This one here is a crafter manager. It just shows me every crafter we have in the system. So even like our pulverizer and redstone furnace, you can move the recipes around, put them from one machine to the next, whatever you want to do. Really easily with this thing. It's actually really useful. It's nice to have. It shouldn't be seen, this Tesseract. It's just because I have a crafter under this one. I threw the Tesseract there just to power that for right now. But yeah, it's a little derpy, but there's no real inventory in the Tesseract. But anyway, I guess I could deposit items into it if I wanted to that way. But anyway, we won't do that. Next thing I want to do here is go ahead and set up a auto crafting recipe. We're going to do it for these here. They're called the 4096K fluid storage blocks. Basically, they store large amounts of liquid, really large amounts, for refined storage inside. It's like an external storage for refined storage, basically. And I want to use them for all of our liquids moving forward. So we just store the liquids directly in our system and not have to think about it. But we just need to do a couple recipes here. Did I just already do that recipe? Which one am I on? I can't even see. Hold shift. There you go. You do the 256K. There you go. But it'll be 4,000 buckets of liquid per one. So works out really nicely. And that is pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop this in there. That should be good. Then I should be able to go in here and go to 4,000. Grab that. Go ahead and see if we can grab one. Shouldn't have to craft too much on that one. And no, we look like we're pretty good. Next ones are probably going to take a bunch of silicon. But if we go ahead and look at this, you kind of monitor your recipes. And if you run into an issue, this is where you're going to see it. If it hangs up, something doesn't work, you'll see, hopefully, roughly where it's breaking down, which machines you should look at, basically. You can look at, oh, it's not doing that part. Maybe I need to go look at that machine, right? So anyway, that looks good there. Going to go ahead and make probably another batch of them, right? So let's go ahead and make like, not that recipe, this one right here. There you go. Grab ourselves another 5 because we're going to have this set up for pretty much every liquid that we own, basically. It's kind of the idea. And it'll just take a little bit of time here. How's this going? It's going to take a little bit. Yeah, it has to make 141 basic processors. So that's going to take some time. It has to make a good amount of silicon as well. So that's going to take a couple minutes, probably like 5 or 6 minutes to get through that. But once that's done, we kind of come back to that. And then we'll start pulling in our liquids into the system. Then I'll be able to make one of these as well. What are they called here? A fluid grid. Guess I'll have to make one of those so we can see the fluids in our system. So I can check it at any time as well. And that'll work out for us. But while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and grab a couple stacks of glass here. That should be good. We need to go do a squid farm. It's actually in the task book, right? So I think it's in here somewhere. I saw it in here somewhere. I can't remember. Make a squid ink farm, right? So we have to do that. But I'm not going to really do that. I'm just going to make a squid farm. I'm going to call it a squid ink farm because it really was change which machine I would have to use. I could use the mob crusher. It would work perfectly fine. I'm actually going to use it for pink slime and meat. We're going to do that. Like I said, it doesn't matter what drops I get from it. It'll work the same either way. But we're going to go ahead and do it over here. Let's do that. Go ahead and grab ourselves this, that, and that right there. So that should work. We'll need a tesseract as well, actually. So that's good. We'll grab our big range upgrade because it doesn't matter which one we need. And yeah, we don't have many rules we need to follow with this one, basically. It's super easy. Go ahead and do this here. Is that there? We'll just make a little water tank here, I guess. Guess I'm going to have to go grab a couple buckets of water here in a second, but that isn't too big a deal. We will have to source this. I think we'll only be able to make it 3 tall as well, just because I believe the mob slaughter factory and the crusher only kill up to that height, right? So kind of a little limitation we have there. But, we should have that there. Let's go ahead and grab some torches. Let's put them down here somewhere, just so we have a little bit more light. That's good, and that's good. Do we have any water buckets in here? Of course not. Anyway, go ahead and go into our backpack real quick. We need 2 buckets of water. Then we'll just have to source this, right? But it isn't too big a deal. Just a really easy farm, though, that we have to get done for the pack either way. And it's a way for me to just have our liquid meat so I can always be fed, as well as a little bit of pink slime. I think I already have enough pink slime for the entire pack, to be honest, but shouldn't be too bad either way. Give us a little extra, and we'll be able to store up to 4,000 buckets inside the system with the blocks I'm crafting right now anyway, so that works out for us. Can I go down? That'd be good. Anyway, let's go here. Sweet and sweet. And like I said, I could set up the, I guess the crusher beside this as well. You know what I mean? The mob crusher. And then I'd get squidding. So it doesn't even matter what I do here. I think we'll get fish from this as well, actually. Oddly enough. But not something we really need. We could always set up the fisher from industrial foregoing. I think it's called the fisher anyway. There's a fisher type block anyway. That's the thing. And shouldn't be too hard to do if we actually need fish. Although I don't think we actually need to. So why isn't this not sourcing? Don't they usually source by now? There you go. Do that one. Awesome. Thought you only had to do 2 sides to have it source. Obviously, I'm completely wrong. And I don't know what I'm talking about as usual. Anyway, there you go. That's good there. And that's good. So that should work there. We got 1 bad block here. And I have to fix that. If I can try to do it. You got a source? What's this block doing? No. Don't do that block. Did we do it? We did it. We did a thing. Anyway, so all we should have to do now is go ahead and head here. Go ahead and grab our mob slaughter, right? Pop it right there. Go ahead and grab this right here. Sweet. Go ahead and grab that one. We'll send the, which one's that? The pink slime to this way. Push that way. And this one is the, I guess the meat. We'll send that the opposite way. That's good. Then I guess we just need to power this, right? So let's go ahead and power it. Just like so. Set it to this channel. That looks good. And if I leave this area, this should work. So I don't know if I mentioned either the limitations of the squid farm. In between Y level 64 and 50. So yeah, just vanilla rules, right? But if I come back in a little bit, I should see that there's more than 590 buckets of meat in here. So let's go ahead and check out our recipes real quick. See if they're done. Still got a ways to go. It's still going through the silicon. I guess it's almost done the silicon, I guess. Oh, there's so much of it. It's on the last bit of it, but then I'll have to get through all the processors as well. Looks like it has all those ones and those ones. It does take a little bit of time, but it's getting done either way. I did set these up too. I don't know if I showed that. Basically, I took one of our material stoneworks, and this one's just automatically doing stone. This one's automatically doing glass, and that's working out for us as well. So that is cool. Anyway, let's head back over here real quick. See if we're over 590. We should be. Anyway, see here? You can see here, they're actually in there. We're not at 590. Oh, I didn't put the range upgrade in there. There you go. We'll be over 590 in a second. Oh, we're getting dolphins in here too. There you go. We're at 591. So I'll be able to keep ourselves fed really easy with this thing. And that's kind of the plan with it, right? So there you go. Fill that up. Awesome. And we will always have food. So that works out. Okay, I think I have just about everything we need here. So let's go ahead and grab all these ender tanks here. There you go. Got one for lava, one for water, one for the fluid XP. Then the other ones I don't think we need ender tanks for, but we should be able to pull this all in the system. So I have my 4,096Ks, so I have 6 of those. I'm going to go ahead and throw this down too. This is just a fluid grid, so we should be able to see our liquids into the system once it's ready to go. Need some red dye though, because that is unacceptable. Let's go ahead and do that. Sweet, and color that one right there. Also, that shape isn't going to, I don't like that. But anyway, I'll kind of figure out where I'm going to put it in time. I'm going to have these down here somewhere. I guess it doesn't matter too much. We'll just put them up in the ceiling somewhere. Maybe that that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And that's fine. Sweet. Actually, this isn't going to work, so let's get you out of there. There you go. Because, yeah, I'm going to end up doing a little crossroads type thing from the center, I guess. So, end up having it like here and here. Can't see any other fluids that we'll end up needing, so I think it'll just be the 6, right? Basically, we need to, I guess, sort all these. I can't remember if you could do it with buckets or not. Can you do this? Yeah, you can. There you go. This one's now set to water, which is awesome. We're going to set the priority to +1. This one here, we're going to set the latex, so we'll set the priority to +1 as well. And then they're filtered, right? These are the only fluids that can go in here, and we don't have to worry about anything else, right? So each one of these will be able to store 4,000 buckets of each of the fluids, which is exactly what I want. So that's good there. And then this one would be meat. That's good. Priority +1, that looks good as well. Then I guess on this one, it would be lava. Lava is going to require a little more work. Probably I'll end up doing in between episodes, because I'm going to probably end up moving all our power setups at some point to one central area, because we're going to end up needing some more power for sure. So that's good. And did I set priority on that one? I did. So the first liquid I'll probably deal with is, where's it at there? We're going to go ahead and grab the latex. Honestly, don't think we need any more latex. So all I'm going to do is grab this one here. And I'm going to probably just throw it like right here. No, not there. It's not going to be pulling it in yet. You actually have to change these importers too. So you got to change it to fluids. Then you got to make sure blacklist is off. You want it on whitelist. And then it should start coming out. Maybe. Let's see here. Did I actually set everything? Whitelist, that. Oh, you need to set the liquid too, right? So I'd set the latex. There you go. And now it should start be going down. There you go. It's actually going in the system. So we actually look at the fluid grid now. See, we already have 20 buckets. And that'll just kind of drain that entire tank. So that's all I'm going to do with that one. Down here, though, probably have to do, it would be you and I guess this one, right? No, it would be the water first. So let's grab that and that. Probably just bring these ones into the system using ender tanks, because it'd be a nice, easy way to do it. Maybe do it like right, maybe here. Can I get you in place? There you go. And you there. That's good. Then we'll need a importer on that one, importer on that one. So we do something like that there. That is totally wrong. Do that there. Go ahead and break this. Cool. Try that one more time. There you go. Then we'll have to make sure the blacklist is off and set the liquid. So that one's water. So let's actually make sure we set it. Then set it to fluids. Then we want whitelist. That's good. Also, I need to set that to water. Then we should start getting water in the system. Then we set this one to lava. And then we'll start getting all our lava in the system. Lava, I have to be a little careful with. If I pull it in too fast, I actually think we'll end up without any power. So I need to be a little careful that one. Oh, we want that on fluids too. I need to set it after I change it, right? Did I do that on that one? Yeah, I did. Then we need to set that to whitelist. And that should be good, right? So are you actually going down? Yes, it is draining the tank. That's what we want to see. And if we head up here now, we should see 3 different liquids in the system, which is awesome. The next one would probably be this, and that. So these 2 are easy. Then the fluid XP, I need to figure out how I'm going to do that one, actually. I guess I could do that one just with a enter tank as well. Yeah, let's just do the enter tank. I did grab one just in case I wanted to do it this way. So, oh, I grabbed the one from over there. I actually completely planned to do this. Anyway, go ahead, put this one, I guess, up here. There you go. We'll need another importer. So let's go ahead and grab that. Do that right here. And then, yeah, we'll have all our liquids in one centralized area. Move them around however we want. And that's actually really cool. Also, can you stop doing that with your weird placement when I'm flying? I don't know why you're doing that. Wait, that's good there. We can filter. Oh, we do change it first. There you go. Do that there. Set that to whitelist. And that should start being pulled out of there. And that's good. So there's one more fluid. And the last 2 are actually the easiest. So let's head over here. We have kind of already big buffers there anyway. I think I have 1,000 bucket tanks. These ones I just pulled directly into our new transmitter, right? So what we do is go ahead and grab that. We need 2 more importers. There you go. And yeah, just have to filter them, and then we're pretty much done. So pretty simple all around. It's going to be a really easy way to do it. Let's do that. Let's do that. This one is the pink slime. Let's do that. Sweet. Set that to whitelist. And this one again would be whitelist and then fluids. And then this one is the meat, right? So let's do you. And I should be able to just run cabling up here, right? Maybe. Do that. That. Where's that at? Right here. Cool. And then, awesome. Will be a little wasteful of cable, but that's fine. And then I guess the last thing I'd want to do here actually is do a exporter. Go ahead and grab that real quick. Let's go check those fluids in a second, but that's not a big deal. But I want an exporter of the XP into this one, right? So I do that there. Actually, I need to change that over the fluids first. Do that. Set the priority to where we do there. Where's the priority on this? Oh, can you not set the... Oh, it is moving it. Okay, cool. It's moving it really slow, though. I guess that's fine. I don't want that super fast anyway, but that'll make it so we still get our wither skeletons. That's already drained all the liquid out of that one. This one's going down, which is what we want. And then we should see that the XP is going down here as well. Although maybe not. This is actually producing XP really fast. But it is going down. So it's working either way. And we should be able to just go and see all of our liquids in one centralized place now. So that's cool. So we have all our liquids in the system. I can move around as I please. And now I can go ahead and actually start working on this setup here, which is for the distillation chambers. So we could actually get to the better machine frames so we can move ahead with the mod. So I think I have all the recipes set up that I need to kind of get this going. So I went ahead and set up the recipes for all the add-ons, I guess, for industrial foregoing. So the main ones, so all the tier 2. So I have those because I keep having to make them and they're driving me crazy. I'm going to go ahead and set up a recipe here for the machine frame as well. So I need that. Then I guess I want the advanced machine frame, which I think we're good. I'm not sure if I got that gear recipe yet. Which gear is that? That is the... Yeah, I don't have that one. Go ahead and grab the diamond gear. There you go. That should handle that one. And I guess we just need to hunt these down here. Had to grab, I guess, I needed crafting tables. I needed furnaces. All these different recipes kind of get this going here. Also, I needed redstone blocks. I needed the base machine frames, which you just craft. And then I guess I just need the gear as well. And that should be all the supporting ones, so that's good. Oh, did I have this twice? I had the diamond gear twice. I'm such a derp. Anyway, let's go ahead and get rid of that one then. Pop that one in there. And that should be pretty much everything you need. So we're going to go ahead and automate these here, the dissolution chambers. My main reason for, I guess, doing multiple of these, so we're going to set up 6 of these in the end. We're going to do 5 of them today, fully automated. Just because they're a pain to work with multiple recipes, because they're a little derpy. I'll kind of show you here in a second. But if you've never worked with them before, automating them is not horrible, but every once in a while, it's really weird with inventory systems, right? So in here, they take a fluid plus 6 items, and it can take any item in those slots, right? If, you just don't have it locked, right? So you can lock the recipes. So if you're doing multiple recipes from the same mod, right? So if I did like all 3 of these in here, they all have slightly different items that they take, right? So one of them ends up with an item that doesn't belong in its recipe. Then it'll end up messing up the recipe and it'll just hang. It'll just sit there, right? Usually it's pretty good, right? It only happens when you're doing like, I want 3 speed 2s. I want 3 efficiency tier 2s and 3 processing. It doesn't always send the items in the right order. So yeah, just totally derpy. Also, it has the fluid too. So if I want to automate the this in the same machine, I guess the same block as well. I guess it's this one here. It could end up sending the pink slime when I need latex. So it just kind of derps out sometimes. So it's easier just to automate multiples. And just the way I usually do it. But anyway, go ahead and put these down here. You'll need a bunch of crafters. So that's good there. Got myself 6 importers. We're just going to import all the items from the back. So we'll just do this here. So that's good. Then I guess we just need to find home for all our recipes, right? So end up putting a add on here, add on here, add on here. There you go. Go ahead and pop you in there and you in there. There's one more machine frame, but actually takes, I think it's ether gas for that one. But we'll get to that one later on. We have to get to that whole setup itself and handle that. But I think these are done, right? So that's pretty much everything, right? They all have power, right? They're all doing that. We don't have to set anything else, I don't think. I think we're actually good to go. So if I go to an add-on now, let's actually try this out. And I'll do that there. We actually have one of each. Oh, that was from the mob crusher, right? There you go. Go ahead and pull you in here, pull you in here, and then pull you in here. There you go. That one is doing its job, so it's making its one. This one's doing its job, and that one's doing its job, right? So that's good. So that actually handled all of that really easily and really good. Although the power, why is the power being derpy? Is that just that must be just a visual thing. I don't think our power's having any issue. Is it? Let's make sure. Yo. No, we got 2 million in here. No problem at all whatsoever. I've threw one of these in here too, a high flux coil. Never used one of these before. We're going to end up switching to a better battery soon, but I just haven't got to it. But this has 2 times the RF capacity. It makes it so it can move 6 times the amount of power. So it can actually move 6,000 RF ticks, so that's a thing. But anyway, that seems like that's working there. I guess the last one. Oh, I should show you the recipe too. I didn't show you that. Let's go ahead and grab this real quick, just so I could show you. Because these have fluid in them, right? So if I go ahead and show you this recipe right here, we need to click you out. There you go. Oh, wrong one. This one here. There you go. That's a blank. So this is the recipe, right? But you can't see the fluid. If you want to see the fluid that's in the recipe, it's right there. You just do it like that. And I just shift that recipe in, right? So let's do that real quick. There you go. Go to, what would have a recipe like that? Let's go to industrial. Actually, what is this called? A frame, right? Let's go to frames. Check these out. Let's go to the next one, the Supreme. This is going to be the one we're working towards. Going to move forward. But yeah, it just moves the fluid in for you. You don't actually have to do anything. It does it all the work for you. You don't have to work for it. Don't have to do nothing. Just shift it in. It'll grab everything. Just make sure all the items over here are right. But anyway, just showing you how easy it is kind of set up the recipes with this. Because used to be a big pain setting these up with mods fluid recipes. But not too bad these days. And we should be able to grab, what is this one called? The Advanced. Let's go ahead and grab one of them. We do have one of those in the system. Let's see if we can grab another one. Just like so. This one should start first, right? Go down. Oh, actually, is that going to finish? What's going on with these cables? I may have to switch over to pipes cables because they can actually move around power much more steadily than this, because this is being derpy. And then it should end up over here next, right? There you go. I finished that one. Is this going to fail? This is going to fail, isn't it? The power drain is going really weird with this. Huh. Oh, now it's working fine. No, it's not. I do not like this at all. I don't know what's going on with the power. I think it's the cyclic cabling. But anyway, there you go. There's our advanced machine frame right there, right? You got another one right there. And now we have them automated all cleanly, all in a nice line. And yeah, I could do a whole bunch of recipes. Nothing should ever go wrong with this, which is definitely a thing, and really awesome. So I think I may go ahead and remove all this cabling though, and switch over to the ones from pipes, right? In here, right? I think I have a bunch of that. Where's that stuff? This stuff right here. There you go. Then you go ahead and make the at pipes upgrades. These ones, they actually increase how much they can actually move. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, I think, because this cable is being totally derpy. Yeah, what's going on here? You can see the power in the cable. Where is it going? Like, oh, it must be going down here. Yes, it's going to the fabricators. The fabricators, for some reason, are taking priority over the ones earlier in the line. That's actually really strange. Oh, these cables are so weird with their inventories. Like, I can actually, like, go through the cable and see where the power's at any given moment. That's actually kind of weird. Yeah, there's a little bit there. That's so strange. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get off these. I like these cables for piping. They're great for fluids and great for items. But for power, yeah, I'm not feeling it, man. Now that was full. That's so weird. Anyway, let me get over to the pipes. So I've gone ahead and changed all the piping here. And I've gone ahead and added one of the advanced pipe upgrades. With that, this thing can move 32,000 RF tick, which is way more than we have. But that's fine. If we go ahead and actually make a machine frame now, you're going to see that's working a lot better. So let's go ahead and do that. Sweet. Click start. Should see that it's doing the thing. Gonna get a little bit of drop. That's only because we're not producing an immense amount of power. We actually have to get into a new power system soon. So definitely going to be something we do. Not going to stay on lava for the whole pack because that'd be totally boring. But anyway, let's do that there. You notice this one starts up now. It's not going down to way down here where it's going to fail. Just going to wiggle at the top, but that's fine. You know what I mean? That says, you know, things are being used with the mob farm and stuff like that, right? Some of our other power. But either way, it's doing its thing. Way more smooth, much higher tick rate, and working way better. This piping, I swear, I thought, anyway, in the past, the cyclic cabling, in 112, couldn't you change the tick rate? Because you can't do that anymore. Because, yeah, it just seems like the tick rate's too low in it to kind of keep up. But either way, it's working fine now and is totally great. So that is a very nice upgrade. Now that we're at this point, right, we can actually start automating things. So one of the tasks in the book, right? We're not going to work on it today, obviously, but one of the tasks in the book is run an ore laser. So that's like the ore laser from Industrial Foregoing, which is a void miner with 100 laser drills with tier 2 speed and efficiency upgrades. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to automate all this now, because that is a massive one. And just doing the auto crafting of that alone is just going to take some time. So that's the thing. Also, fight and kill 2 bosses at once. I don't know who they mean. Ender Dragon and Wither, maybe? I have no idea. We'll have to figure that out at some point. Kill a Wither in the Infinite Dark, the Overworld, the Nether, and the End. I don't know why that makes any difference, but we'll have to do that. Kill a Wither that spawned out of a chance cube. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of weird ones in here that we have to do. Fill an advanced black hole unit to max compute. Oh my goodness, that's 2 billion items. I don't know what I'm going to fill up with that. I guess I'll figure that out. Some of these are crazy. This one's crazy too. Automatically craft octuple compressed cobblestone in 1 hour. That's insane. That's actually going to take a lot of work. I'm going to have to sort out how we're going to do that one, because I don't know how we're going to produce cobblestone fast enough, because I don't even think those cobblestone generators are even that quick. But anyway, really cool stuff to look forward to in the future, I suppose. We'll figure that out. We definitely need to get into more power, but we can also get into a lot more stuff from Industrial Foregoing stuff. So that is cool, and that's really rad. But I think I would go ahead and actually end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.